G'day, this is Organectomy from New Zealand, and this is our first live music experience. My first live experience was going to Parkway Drive and The Ghost Inside in Christchurch. A good friend of mine from school invited me because his friend bailed out, so I was in Nelson at the time and I got driven down there with him and his dad, and it was a good time, very loud. I remember it being very, very loud and feeling very out of place with my long hair and no fringe and with a fake Behemoth t-shirt on as well. I also tried moshing, but this was, you know, like a hardcore metalcore scene, so it was a bit more crowd killy. And yeah, I mean, other than that, it was like a bloody good time. They're both fucking good bands. How do I feel about it?
How would you say it affects you now?
I remember it being very vividly being like, that is really cool seeing these guys up on stage playing music to what was, I think, about 200 people. Could be wrong there. And I knew, oh shit, that's something that I could get into. I remember always being into music and seeing that kind of help cement the fact that I wanted to do a bit of music on the side.
As for me, my first concert experience I wouldn't really necessarily call it a real concert other than just a local gig with local bands. And only one band I can remember was my mate Jamie Graham, g'day, his first band Rectifaggia, and it was just basically when those cunts were like probably like 15, 16 years old, they started just like playing jams and stuff. It was an all ages venue, and at the time I probably would have been about 13 years old. And back then I was like a short, really fucking chubby little kid, and like just played Yu-Gi-Oh video games, like into super lame, well not lame, it's just super nerdy shit, and just like I liked a bit of like heavy music and stuff, but I never been to a real gig before. So a couple of boys from school, actually Sam, who's the guitarist in Organectomy, we were in the same class in our first year of high school together, and then he said there was a gig on the weekend, so I thought well, I'd go with him, and then so we went together, and we saw those local bands, and like just walking in there, I was like, just real dig the vibe it got. It was just like a dark venue with like just a whole bunch of different people, and everyone's just real into the same kind of music that I'm into, and I've never really experienced that, especially being in such a small city that Christchurch is. Like it's hard to find someone out on the street that listens to the same kind of stuff you do. So when I went in there, I was like, what the fuck, like this is mean. So, and like everyone was just super into it. Like going back, the bands were probably pretty average bands, but like everyone was just like super into it, moshing real hard, and there was like railing on the stage, and then every single person like spot was taken with somebody just like absolutely going at it. And I was like, what the fuck, like everyone was just on the same level of just like extreme energy, and like even the band itself just had so much like energy too, and I was like, what the fuck, like this is so cool. Like I was like, this is what the cool kids do or something, and then I was just like, fuck, I've got to get up there. So I got up and I started headbanging to the thing, and I like thought like if you weren't headbanging up on the very front part, you weren't allowed up there, so I didn't want to lose my spot, so I kept headbanging through the entire set, non-stop. Like as soon as the song started, I started headbanging, and then as soon as it finished, I stopped, and then I kept going and going. And then I remember the next day, I couldn't even lift my head because I'd never done anything like that in my entire life. I was just sitting around like this, like, my neck is so fucking sore. And like, you know, after that, I tried getting back into like all the other stuff I used to do, like all my old hobbies and stuff, but like it just died away from me. I just lost complete interest in them just because I was so infatuated with metal and death metal and stuff, and I like went online and started searching up as many bands as I possibly could, just trying to find, like asking my friends to come, if I can come to their house and get copy all their music onto my hard drive so I can take it home and put it on my iPod and stuff like that. And it's just like, and ever since then I've just been like super real into it, and just I love gigging, love playing gigs, and I love meeting the people there and having talks to them and stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, like just ever since I saw them, I knew I really would like to be on that stage too. And like the first time I even played a show, the first time I was on a stage, I did guest vocals for my mate's band, Decimated King Boys. I did guest vocals for one song when I was probably about 15 years old, and it was probably like 2 minutes, and after that I was fucking elated. Like it was the best feeling of the world. I felt like I played an hour-long set, and I was just like just on cloud 9, just super chuffed. So yeah, no, it's just like, just fucking love it, yeah.